Hi, this is Kathy, and I'm going to talk to you about crocheting for a long time without hurting yourself. First off, my sister gave me this, and I put it on my arm muscle right here. That seems to help a lot. When I'm crocheting, I crocheted one time so much that I gave myself a chronic elbow tendonitis thing, and so I have to be careful. Sometimes I use bigger hooks. These do really well if I need to give my muscles a rest or a different motion. This one I can use with 2 strands of yarn, and this one probably takes 3 and maybe 4 if you want to do something really fast and kind of chunky. This will do it. Or this can work. This is an S hook. This will work if you are working with the blanket yarn that they have out now, which, you know, is kind of new to me. I haven't really tried it yet, but it's much easier, I'm sure, than using 4 strands of yarn. Another thing is these cots that you can put on the sleeves. I can order these in a 2-pack. They're foam. They're kind of soft and easy to get a grip on. They don't slide really easily, so that and they're soft. They're nice and soft. So let's say I wanted to use a J hook, but wanted a bigger grip. So this is easier on my hand than using a naked hook. So that's one thing. Before I found out about these cots, I was just using pencil grips. These work pretty well. Make sure that you put a label what size hook you have in here, because when you put them over the grip, you of course lose the letter or number designation, and then you have to guess what size it is. This one, the thing wore off, but it might be a C or a D, I don't know. I'll have to find out. Here's another one. I think this is pretty cool. I ordered this one special for a 2-yarn project I wanted to work on, and an N hook just was too small and a Q hook was too big, so I went online and I found something. Doesn't even have a letter. It just has the 12 millimeter on it. I'm calling it an R just for kicks, but I like the grip on this. It fits my hand very nicely, and it's got a good sized place for my thumb and finger, and I can handle it without any distress. This is one more cool thing that you can get, or I don't know, maybe you can't anymore, but they've got to be lying around somewhere. These things, this is like a container. You can put any size hook in here that you want to. It just goes on like that. There's a hole there, and the hook goes down in it. It comes with a full set of these little rings. Some are bigger and some are smaller, so whatever size hook you need to put in there, you can find a size that fits it, and then that is the stopper that holds the hook in place. You just put on the tail like that, and you have this really good hand gripping tool that you can use for crocheting. It does make a different motion on your arm, so you might want to check and see if it's comfortable for you. But it works really well when you need a larger grip. I have done a little research on knitting needles. Not much, because I'm not much of a knitter. I have, usually I use some bamboo knitting needles, and they work pretty well, but they're round like the traditional ones. And I saw this. Honestly, it looks like a square thermometer to me, but I can see where a square grip would be easier to get hold of and maybe handle for a time if you need to do something a little bit longer, like getting ready for Christmas and beating the holiday. So go online and look for ergonomic knitting needles if you want to do that. They don't leave square loops, just saying. So I hope you have a safe time with your holiday knitting and crocheting. Don't hurt yourself trying to get everything done at once, but see if you can find another plan to get a more comfortable, more easily handled sort of a hook or knitting needle so that it will be safer for you to get your projects done. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday.